I got that
What's going on, guys? Mr. Clasher here. Welcome back to another Clash Royale video. Today's video, guys, I'll be talking about the Executioner post nerf. Is he any good anymore? And I'll show you guys a couple of replays. So I've been kind of testing different decks out, and because when I heard that the Executioner was getting nerfed, I was like, you know what, it's gonna be pointless to carry him. At first I didn't really think he was OP, but now I'm using it again and I could see why he was OP. So let's go to the news and see basically what happened. So the very first thing it says here's the Executioner damage was reduced by 6%, range to 4.5 from 5, and axe hit radius minus 10%. So that is a pretty significant nerf inside Clash Royale, especially for a troop, and I could see why Supercell did that. Obviously Executioner was getting used too much, it was too strong, and this definitely hit the spot with the nerf. So damage minus 6%, and I mean all three of the nerfs are pretty huge taken consideration with the Executioner. Now he's much more balanced, and I'll show you guys a couple of replays here in just a second that he is still good. So right here I was kind of testing out a different deck, but ever since I got back into this Hog Rider deck with the Executioner, it's been working out very well. So let's watch this replay, then maybe we'll watch, maybe then we'll watch the latest replay I got. And that was almost a 3 crown I got, so I just ran out of time. But anyway, the Executioner, guys, what do I think of him? So it's kind of a, I guess, two sides. I still like him. When I played with him, like in the beginning before the nerf, I don't know how, but I didn't see him being OP. I just didn't see that. And a lot of my clan members said it was too strong. And then playing with him now, I could see why he was OP. Again, this post nerf really did hit and pretty much hit the Executioner pretty hard. And even though it got nerfed pretty badly compared to all the other cards in the balance change update, I still think it is a viable choice to actually pick the Executioner and pretty much have fun in the arena. Like, he's still a really good troop, or not troop but card, and again, personally, I think he's still very, very useful. Now I'll show you guys a couple of replays here. So the first one you guys are watching obviously is the second to the latest replay, where I'm kind of testing out my Hog Rider deck still, and you just have to use the Executioner correctly. Like with this nerf update, you can't, like, you know, he's obviously not as good anymore, you know, that's pretty obvious, but he's still a pretty good choice to carry, and I prefer him over a wizard. I don't know why, just because the way he, I don't know, I just like him, the way he hits, and the boomerang, or I guess the axe goes back and forth like a boomerang, so it's kind of nice having that. I mean, I really do like it. And over the wizard, so the wizard does actually, I think, yeah, it's the same price, but there is some statistic difference, and I think the Executioner is a bit slower than the wizard. Don't count me on it, but there's just, I tried the wizard using him instead of the Executioner, and it did not work out whatsoever. So I really do prefer the Executioner. Just a really great card, so many good balances to it. I mean, it's not OP anymore, so I don't think they're gonna, you know, buff it up anytime soon, obviously, because of the post, you know, nerf. But unless it's getting, you know, not used much at all, I really don't see that. I still see a couple of players here and there using the Executioner, but personally, with this update, I wanted to rock it out a little bit and kind of talk about it, see if he's any good with you guys, and kind of my recommendation about it. Obviously, I'm not like a strategy channel like Clash with Ash, but I can give you guys advice on cards because I have every single card. I've used most cards inside the game. Actually, I probably used every single card inside the game. Yeah, pretty sure I have. So I have all the 69 cards, and again, I'm, you know, level 11. I'm not the best player, but I can give you guys a tip or two to help you out in Clash Royale. So there we go, a pretty solid win with the Executioner, and I used him properly. So let's go check out the next replay, the latest one, and this was me going up against a Lava Hound and Elite Barbarians deck now, or the deck. So usually I struggle with the Lava Hound deck, and especially Elite Barbarians. I really do not like it, but ever since I found this deck, actually a funny story with this deck is I was playing with like the Furnace, kind of the Zap Bait deck, I guess you can call it. The Hog Rider deck pretty much destroyed me, and I was like, you know what? Let's try it. You know, why not? Why do I have to lose? So I tried this deck now. Excuse me. It's and excuse me. Instead of the Electro Wizard, guys, I replaced the Executioner with the Executioner instead of the Electro Wizard. Now, I made that choice because personally with the Electro Wizard, I'm not like a huge fan of it. Just I don't know why. I'm just not really feeling it, and I mean, he's good, but just like, I mean, I don't know. I just like the Executioner a lot more than the Electro Wizard. Even though my Electro Wizard is level 2, I'll tell you guys something. The Executioner, I gave all my, like, I had like 10 Executioners level 4, and I gave them all out last Sunday, I think. I mean, so many people request for the Executioner. Even, I think, we'll see how many do it like this Sunday because it got nerfed, but I will still probably see at least, you know, 5 at least in the clan, you know, trying to get the Executioners. And obviously it's a pretty hard card to get because it is an epic. So yeah, I have 0 out of 20 I think to go to level 5, but one day once I do have all 20, I mean, it's going to be really good. And look at that, guys. I mean, the way I use the Executioners pretty well. I defend against attacks pretty well. Again, I'm not professional, you know, I'm not like a 5,500 trophy player, but again, I can give you guys tips. I've been to 4,100 trophies, and it's pretty fun. So I've been kind of chilling 3,900 trophies, again, testing different decks. And right here, guys, I dropped the Executioner in the back, and that's one of the most important things. You do want to drop this card in the back because you don't want to drop in the front. If he dies, you're done. So I always prefer dropping him in the back like you do with maybe a Musketeer as well. So definitely really good. And still, I mean, the nerf did actually, I could see the nerf actually changing the Executioner. I could feel it because I've used him a lot. So yeah, he's definitely not as good, but I'll tell you guys something. I would definitely recommend using him still, even post nerf update. I still think he's a really good card to use. Definitely an excellent card. So just because of the nerf, guys, don't think he's not good anymore, because he is. And here, a little risky, but I went for it, and I almost got a 3 crown. But you guys can tell me in the comment section below what you guys think of the Executioner post nerf update. My, you know, final say is go ahead, use him. Why not? He's still a good card, still a viable option to have in the arena. And overall, just a very balanced card now. It was OP before, but now it's balanced and takes a little more skill to use. But finally, we have something that's, you know, like a really good card, and now it competes with the Wizard. So anyway, if you guys did enjoy the video, go ahead, smash the like button. That would really help my video a ton. And as always, I'll see you all on the next video.